I invite you to let this story calm your mind and soothe your heart. Campanola and Borage, a tale of strength. This story is about a girl named Campanola and a whale named Borage, who find strength and hope for their shared experience. In a little coastal town, there lived a gentle girl named Campanola. She loved to wander along the shore, gathering seashells and dreaming of the vast ocean. One evening, as the sun set in hues of orange and pink, she noticed a majestic whale stranded on the beach. The whale's dutiful eyes met hers, and a silent plea for help was evident. Campanola knew she had to act quickly. The whale needed to return to the ocean to survive. She ran to the town and rallied everyone to help, convincing them of the importance of saving the creature. With ropes, buckets, and sheer determination, the villagers worked tirelessly through the night. They pulled together with all their strength, and just as dawn broke, the whale, named Borage, was set free. Borage sang a song of gratitude that echoed across the waves, promising to watch over Campanola always. From that day on, whenever Campanola felt weak or discouraged, she remembered the night they saved Borage and found strength in their shared bond. She knew that even the smallest actions could lead to the most profound impacts, and Borage's song continued to inspire her throughout her life. Here another story to bring you calm. Amelia and Lobelia, the tale of patience. This story is about a young girl named Camellia who learns the virtue of patience through her interactions with a wise goldfish named Lobelia. In a quaint village surrounded by rolling hills, there lived a young girl named Camellia. Her curiosity and boundless energy brought life to those around her. However, she sometimes struggled with impatience, and this led her to encounter Lobelia, a wise goldfish. Lobelia resided in the village, enchanted pond, a pond where the water shimmered under the moonlight as if touched by magic. One evening, Camellia's grandmother told her about the pond's legend. That anyone who spoke to Lobelia with a pure heart would learn the virtue of patience. Eager to change her impetuous ways, Camellia decided to visit the pond at dawn. Reaching the pond, she called out to Lobelia. "Dear Lobelia, I wish to learn patience," she said. At first, only the ripples on the water responded. She was about to give up when Lobelia finally swam up gracefully. With shimmering fins, Lobelia spoke slowly. "Patience, dear child, begins with a calm heart." Camellia spent each dawn at the pond, waiting for Lobelia's wisdom. Days turned into weeks, and though progress was slow, she began to feel an inner peace she had never known. Lobelia's words were gentle and steady, like a soft stream flowing over pebbles. She learned to wait for the goldfish's advice, understanding that wisdom couldn't be rushed. One morning, Camellia found herself less eager, more content to simply sit by the pond, enjoying the tranquil beauty around her. As weeks turned into months, Camellia's transformation began to show in her daily life. She no longer hurried through her chores, but embraced them with grace. Her interactions with friends became more thoughtful, and her laughter more genuine. It was as if the pond's calmness had seeped into her soul. On her final visit to the pond, Lobelia swam up to her with a gleam in her eye. "You have learned well, Camellia," she said. "Patience is not the absence of action, for it's about waiting for the right moment to act." Camellia smiled, a tear of gratitude in her eye. She knew that what she had gained from her time with Lobelia would stay with her forever. From that day on, whenever she felt rushed or stressed, she would close her eyes and think of the enchanting pond and her wise friend Lobelia. Her heart would become calm again, and patience would flow through her like the crystalline waters of the magical pond. Here's another story to bring you closer to sleep. The Embrace of Lotus and Yuri. This story is about Lotus, a kind-hearted human who saves a whale named Yuri and forms an unbreakable bond of friendship. Once upon a time, in a serene coastal town surrounded by cherry blossom trees, lived a kind-hearted human named Lo-Am-In. Lotus was known for his compassion and love for nature. He spent his days caring for the flowers in his garden and reading stories by the sea. One sunny day, while walking along the shore, Lotus noticed a young whale stranded on the beach. It was Yuri, a whale with sparkling blue eyes and a majestic presence. Yuri was in pain and unable to move. Without hesitation, Lotus rushed to Yuri's side and gently spoke to him. "Don't worry, I'll help you." With determination, Lotus started pouring buckets of seawater onto Yuri to keep him moist. After hours of tiring work, he managed to gather the townspeople to help. Together, they crawled from a huge sling from fishing nets and slowly pulled Yuri back into the ocean. Exhausted but relieved, Lotus watched as Yuri swam gracefully back into the deep blue sea. Days passed, and Lotus often wondered how Yuri was doing. One misty morning, while Lotus sat by the shore, he saw a familiar splash in the distance. Yuri had returned, healthy and grateful. Yuri approached Lotus, and the two friends shared a moment of pure joy. Yuri playfully splashed water while Lotus laughed heartily, feeling a deep connection with his majestic friend. As the sun set, the two embraced one more time. Lotus whispered, "Thank you, my friend," and Yuri responded with a gentle song. The bond they shared was unbreakable, formed through kindness and sincere care. Lotus returned to his garden with a heart full of happiness, knowing that friendships like his with Yuri are treasures beyond measure. The next story is ready to soothe your spirit. Violet and Lotus, the glow of family. This story is about a girl named Violet and a firefly named Lotus, who form an unexpected bond that brings light and warmth to their village, ultimately showing that family can be found in the most unexpected places. In a quaint little village, surrounded by verdant hills and whispering forests, lived a girl named Violet. Violet had a heart as pure as the morning dew, and eyes that sparkled like the stars. One evening, while walking along the edge of the forest, she encountered a tiny firefly lost and alone. This firefly, named Lotus, glowed with a gentle blue light, unlike any other firefly Violet had ever seen. Feeling a connection, Violet carefully cupped her hands and invited Lotus to rest within them. Lotus felt the warmth of Violet's care and friendship instantly, and a bond was formed. Every night, Violet would wait at the edge of the forest for Lotus to appear. They would share stories. Violet told tales of the village while Lotus recounted journeys high above the treetops. Under the silver moonlight, they laughed and learned, each illuminating the other's world with light and wonder. As seasons changed and winter approached, Violet began to worry about Lotus. Determined to protect her friend, she sought the wise counsel of the village elder. The elder revealed that Lotus was a special firefly chosen by the forest to be its guardian. Moved by the responsibility that rested on Lotus' tiny wings, Violet vowed to help her fulfill her duty while keeping her close. The villagers, hearing of Violet and Lotus' friendship, created tiny lanterns to place around the village, providing little safe havens for Lotus and other fireflies. Together, Violet and Lotus worked to guide lost travelers, bringing warmth and light to even the darkest nights. By the time spring returned, Violet's village had become a beacon of hope and safety, all thanks to the glow of Lotus and the bond of family formed between a girl and a firefly. They had shown everyone that family can be found in the most unexpected places, and that love and light are inseparable. And so, under the blanket of countless stars, Violet and Lotus continue their nightly companionship, their hearts forever intertwined, glowing with the warmth of true family. Good night, may your dreams bring you peace.